even if like you're not being bullied, sometimes it's the stress of, I have 5 papers due, I have to go play sports, I have to do all of this stuff because you feel so pressured to succeed. I need to play this sport so I can get a scholarship. I need to do this essay because I need to get good grades to go to college. And it's so much going on and happening that even adding just that in general and then adding bullying is just, it's way too much and it becomes so stressful.
Yeah, a lot of kids face, I've had to talk more than one person out of suicide, and I'm 17, and that shouldn't be a thing I should be able to say.
No.
Like, it's ridiculous, and all of them, without fail, every single one is like, people hate me, and my parents hate me, and I hate me, and it's ridiculous. And I've actually had people talk me out of it a couple times, because I've been there too, and it's ridiculous that anyone should ever have to feel that way, let alone kids that...
Yeah.
It just eats
Should be
you.
enjoying.
It just eats you alive, pretty much. It's like a virus that doesn't go away. It's just there for the rest of your life, eating at you and eating at you until you can't take it anymore.
And it's like, when do I get a break? When do I actually get to enjoy being a teenager because you're telling me that I should be enjoying it?
Yeah, and you just never, and it does affect you up until you're older, and you can be 25 with a wife or a husband and kids, and that's when you're supposed to be happy and enjoying it, and you're still getting eaten and eaten, and it's just never going away, and you can't take it anymore.
Do you think it's hard for people to reach out and ask for help? I mean, if you think you're depressed, if you think you have anxiety, do you think it's difficult to reach out and ask an adult and say, hey, I think that I'm not feeling okay, I need some help?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, I'm pretty sure I was depressed my whole life because I was bullied by my older brother, and then going to school and getting bullied, and just I never got a break from it, and it just ate up at me. And now here I am, 18 years old, finally asking for help. I was scared to even ask my mom to get me help, and now I'm on medication for it because it's eating me up that badly.
A lot of kids are just afraid to talk to their parents because they think that, oh, you have anxiety or depression. Oh, like we're not going to treat you as well now as either like your other brother or something like that.
And I worry like that your parents are going to judge you.
Yeah.
Like they have this picture in their head of, oh, my kid is perfectly fine, my kid's doing well, and to say to them like, I can't do it right now, I need a break, I need help. It's hard because you worry about your parents kind of judging you.
And not even the parents, not even judging you, just you as yourself, because you want to feel strong and independent, and you have to go and something happens and you have to try to explain to a parent or an administrator or school what happened, and then you just feel like, I can't handle this myself, I need someone else to help me handle it. But like everybody wants to be strong and independent, so that probably eat at you.
And especially when you hear when someone says I'm suicidal, like the first thing that comes to a lot of people's minds is, oh well, what, are you crazy? Like you need help. Like what's wrong with you? You don't want to live anymore. What's wrong with you? When really people should be more, well why? Why do you feel that way? What is so wrong? Like, let's go to lunch, or let's just get away, let's talk to me. And a lot of people just push somebody away. You need to go somewhere, like you need help, and it's not even just talking help. Like a lot of people are mean about it. Like you need you need to be in a mental institute. Like
Another
stuff
thing is
like
I think
that.
people think it's like an attention thing. Like you say, oh, I cut myself because I was depressed, or oh, I've thought about killing myself, or I've done this because I'm depressed, and everyone's like, he's only doing it for attention. He wants people to feel bad for him.
You
but
don't hurt
if you think about it, it's a cry for help.
Yeah,
so in a way, it is an attention
if I'm
thing.
telling someone I'm depressed, it's not because I want you to feel sorry for me. It's because I want you to talk to me and help me because
you're
dying.
You need help.
Right.
That's what you need. Like, and another thing with the whole parents thing, going to them for help, it's like, my mom tells me all the time, it's normal to feel depressed when you're a teenager. You'll be fine. It goes away. Everyone feels depressed like that. But if you think about it, you know yourself better than anyone else does. So you know how you feel every day. And if you're still feeling that day after day, and it's just nothing gets better, there's seriously something wrong and you need to get help. Don't be afraid to ask for help and explain it better, and just...
Yeah. And I know that sometimes, at least me personally, I was like, talking to my parents was like, for myself, it's like, I'm not living up to your standards, almost.
Yeah.
I'm not being the perfect kid that you want me to be, and I can't do anything about it, which almost adds more stress onto you, because it's like, I'm not ready to tell my parents that I'm not a perfect kid.
Yeah, like when I went to college, I knew that something was wrong, and I went to the counselor at school, and they said, you're just homesick, you're fine. And I went home 6 months later, like, no, you have anxiety and you have depression. Like, that's not okay. So, like, it's frustrating even as being in college to see that people are just like, no, you're fine. Just deal with it. You know, it's
And
upsetting.
It's finding all the person who will actually tell you
Right.
what's wrong, or let's go for a walk and talk about it,
Mhm.
instead of the person that's like, you need actual help. Like,
And it's also harder because some of your friends might not know how to handle the situation, or you have friends who might not really care. They should care, but they just don't really want to deal with it because it's not their kind of thing. So when you're trying to talk to them, they just kind of brush it off, like, oh, well, and then let's focus more on what else is going. Like, but you need to talk, and I think you got to find like at least one friend that can just your go-to when you need help, because.
but I also know a friend who, a kid came to him and who was really like depressed, and he's like, I need someone to talk to. But he knew personally that he wasn't equipped to handle that. So he was like, my mom's a counselor, like my aunt is a psychologist major. Can I put you in contact with someone? And that's a good friend to have. Like, you know that they're in the right place, but they knew that if they were to help you, they might not do it right, or they might do something wrong. So they were going to put you with someone who can actually help you.